Hey guys, Buck here at BTM Scale Modeling, and welcome back to another week on the bench. This has actually been going on since last week, since I did the unboxing video, got some done. I'm not going to take away from the video, but subassembly is done, and I will tell you guys, even without having it all put together, this is one wee little ship, okay? But being 1/72 scale, you gotta love Bandai because of the intense detail that they put into molding these kits that I just love. I'm not a big fan of doing 1/72 scale, but with Bandai, I can't resist. And besides, like I said, this is our Secret Santa from Sci-Fi Fantasy, so we're getting on with it. Busy week. Like I said, we got more done, so not going to take away from the video. Guys, as always, I want to thank my new subscribers. Thank you for tuning in. I hope this helps you further along in your model building. If you're new to the channel, please click the subscribe button, click the little bell. I try to upload at least every week on what's going on. So with this, guys, I'm not doing a very detailed step-by-step. I'm going to pretty much do quick overviews of what's going on, show the process. But when I go to build the base for the diorama that I'm designing for this, I will go into detailed instructions on how to build those. So stay tuned for that. As always, guys, you can follow me on Instagram at BTM Scale Modeling or on Facebook at BTM Scale Modeling. And guys, if you're looking for a home, always, guys, go check out sci-fi-fantasy.com. Great community of builders there. I can't talk enough about them. I love the community. Also, check out Amazing Scale Modelers. You can find them on Facebook and Instagram or Google+. Great community of builders there. Also, guys, there's just so many resources out there. So check them out. As always, guys, leave a comment. I enjoy reading your feedback. If there's something I'm doing that you need a little more explanation on, please ask away. I love to help that way. If you have a suggestion, again, please. The great thing about what we do as builders is we learn from each other. We don't know everything, and somebody might have a better technique for what else is to do something better. I always try to respond within 12 to 24 hours. So with that, guys, I want to wish everybody a great weekend. Tomorrow being Sunday is the premiere of Jodie Whittaker's 13th Doctor, so that's kind of a big thing here in my household. As you can tell, we're pretty much sci-fi fantasy. You got the premiere of Doctor Who and the premiere of The Walking Dead, so I will have a busy night tomorrow. But guys, enough about what's going on here. Let's get to the bench. Hey guys, welcome back to the bench. So what I've done this week is I'm basically doing sub-assembly. So as you can tell, I have the main body pretty well all set and ready to go for paint, because I want to get a lot of the paint work done before I put the whole kit together. That's why I'm doing the sub-assemblies. Got the starboard side engine almost done. Now, a little trick here, guys. When you put these kits together, Bandai makes them so well that they lock into place, where you have to actually put this together to lock in the engine bell, which is right here. So I'm going to show you guys a hack here in a minute, or a trick that I used. So all I had to do was I could just slide it right in when I got done painting and be able to glue it, instead of having to put it in there and then trying to paint and get all that detail in there. So I'll show you what I did there, guys. So as you can see, like I said, most of the sub-assembly is getting done. Cockpit area, ship, and I'm working on the engines now. So I went ahead and I already primed up my cockpit, inside cockpit, so I'll be doing all the detail painting on this. Really get in here, guys, so you can see that. Like I said, Bandai does really awesome detail work in their molds, so I'm going to have a lot of fun doing this. So that's probably after I get some more sub-assembly done. I'm going to prime the parts and then start work on the detail painting of the cockpit so I can get that put in, get the yellow stripe like here on, and then start my detail painting work. Like I said, really great kit. So here is the sprue with all the piping. I'm going to actually paint all this tubing and piping on the sprue. It's just going to save a lot of time and a lot of headache. Like I said, guys, in the unboxing, I'll show you a hack or a technique that I use when I'm dealing with delicate pieces like this on how to get them off the sprue without doing any damage. So yeah, this is going to be a wonderful kit. It's starting to come together. So let me get the pieces cut off of the starboard or the port side engine bell, and I'll show you the little quick trick that I did to be able to slide the engine bell in. So stay tuned, guys. We'll be right back. Okay, guys, welcome back. I'm gonna zoom in here, or even come up closer, see if it'll focus. Okay, so right here you can see this little bit of lipoplastic. That's what basically locks that piece in, the engine bell. This piece, it sits in here like so and locks in. But we want to be able to paint the bell, or paint the engine bell, and paint the housing separate, so we can get all our good paint in. So basically, guys, the trick here, get a nice sharp hobby knife and then just go in and shave that bit of plastic down, so that you can just slide the bell right in after you get it painted. And that's basically it. I mean, there's nothing great to it. It's just a little modification to the kit. Unlike the Voyager, I like to try to get as much painting done as I can, because some spots on these kits, once you put pieces on, you won't be able to paint them, or you can paint them, but it becomes very, very, very hard. So I like to try to do as much of the painting, like subassembly, as I can before I put it all together. So basically, guys, that's all we're doing, is we just shave that little lip down, and then, you know, you just check to make sure, you know, it'll go on. So yep, and then again, just do it with each piece, and you just shave that down till it's down to the kit plastic, and you can slide that engine bell in, no issues. And then I'll show you here. Let me finish this piece. And if you use a really good sharp knife, don't cut yourself, of course, but you can trim it, and you really don't have to sand it, because it takes that all out. So yeah, clean off the bit of plastic. Take our little sanding stick, guys. If you haven't gotten these sanding sticks yet, ooh, you should. So much easier on these small parts. As you can tell from the beginning of the video, this kit is small. So yeah, I try to get as much sub-assembly or pre-assembly done and as I can. So one of the things we're going to test out is I've already glued this piece together. So all I'm going to do is I'm just going to put the two, made all four halves. I'm going to get all four halves mated up here. Maybe. There we go. And, you know, like I said, the Bandai kits, they lock pretty well together. So it's just getting it in. So, and then just line up everything, and there you go. So now I can paint that, and then when I get ready to attach it to the kit, I can glue it right in and save all the work that I did and not have to fight. Because what I mean by getting that done is because you have one part. So when you put the nozzle from the engine, you lose the ability to paint that bell. So that's what the piece looks like outside of the housing. And then, like I said, that's another piece and that's another piece. So I want to be able to paint and get that intricate detail work, which you might see, you might not see. For me, it's just, you know, any chance I get to practice doing detail painting, I'm going to. So it just, the more practice, the better. Sometimes it might get lost in the kit, you know, oh well. But that's basically how I take care of that lip in there, and being able to go in and paint this and then add it later without having to trap it inside the plastic. So guys, I'm going to get these glued together, and I'm going to get some primering done, and when we come back, we'll start detail painting on the cockpit. So, see you guys in a little bit. Alright guys, it's Saturday evening and work continues on the Y-Wing. Finally got some work done this week. It's been one crazy week between having a cold and regional bosses visiting. So, for the end of this week, just show you guys all the sub-assembly is complete. All the parts are now primed and ready to go for detail paint. Main body is as far as I'm going to take it, so I can get this all painted, detail painted, ready to go. Next time, after I get these taken care of, this is all the piping that goes to the Y-Wing. It's already primed. I left it on the sprue. And like I said, guys, I'm going to show you how to take those delicate pieces off a sprue very carefully. The great thing about Bandai, because I'm going to have this kit as a landed module, sitting on a base, landed, they give you two different cockpits. Like I said, this cockpit is for flight mode, and the cool thing is they kept the clear out, because when George Lucas was filming the movie, they had to remove the clear parts from the canopy because the lights from filming were reflecting off of it. So that's pretty neat. But here's the clear pieces, all primed and ready. The great thing with Bandai, again, is the detail. So you can just use Tamiya tape or whatever masking tape you like to use, and you can make your own masking templates for the cockpit. Very well detailed, very easy to cut out. So that's where we're at, guys. The next step is getting detail painting, getting shadows built on the kit. What I mean by that is pre-shading, going in and getting some black on the model. We will definitely next week get the cockpit all taken care of. But, you know, it's fun. It's a nice, well-detailed little kit. So I want to thank you guys for staying tuned. And I'll see you next week on the bench when we get more painting done. Alright, see you next time.